guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope that you're having an absolutely wonderful day today and that you're being kind to yourselves. Today we've got another challenge video. So I was kind of inspired by Lil Simsy. She tried to make a house that looked expensive but actually wasn't, and I think that's a really fun thing to do. I last week built an 8-sim starter home and it was like the first time that I really tried to make my money stretch like as far as possible. And now I'm kind of in the mood to do something like that, so I thought I would give myself a budget of 30,000 simoleons and try and make the house look like it's worth 300,000. I mean, maybe not quite, but you know what I mean. I'm trying to make it look really expensive. So, without further ado, I think we're just gonna hop in. I have some ideas. So, yeah, it might go okay. It might, actually. I'm quite positive about this one. Let's go! So what I have in mind for this, to make it look more expensive, is I think we're going to go for like a colonial style sort of home, because I think we could get some cheap pillars and having that double height entryway will immediately make the place look more expensive. I hope. Maybe it won't. But then the thing is, we don't want to make it too big, but what we could do, maybe we have it further back and we have like a whole long entryway to it. That can make it look expensive. Having like a mirrored sort of thing could be fancy. It's on a foundation because we can get all this stuff for free. Okay, then we could have, if we just have some, excuse me? Wait, what is going on? I'm so confused. What is happening here? Then I could pull this roof out, and this is where I have in mind this like double height sort of thing. If we have big columns, we get some nice cheap columns. Oh, do we have like a plain white? Oh, how much are these? 45. These look like fancy columns though, let's face it. Right, I think I'm gonna make this like a medium wall height though, because it looks very long now, but like fancy people have high ceilings, right? And then just make this bigger. What?
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they
You do bond. It goes like, ooh. This is coming together. That works though, doesn't it? That makes it look a little bit more expensive. We're gonna have to go with that. We don't have a choice. Yeah, that works. I like that. Oh, we need a bathroom though. We could squeeze a bathroom and dining space in here. We could get away with that. Also, I want to say I'm deliberately not going to use any debug because I think it would be a little bit easier to make it look really expensive, and I just kind of want to see what I can do without debug. It's just a bit more of a challenge, isn't it? We love a challenge. Does that look expensive? I mean, it looks pretty like a grand entryway, doesn't it? Oh, they're so cheap! 30 simoleons. I really need to learn to look at the price of things. Maybe we don't have a back door. Maybe that's how we make it cheaper. They don't technically have a back garden, but you can't see that, so that's alright. You know what, maybe we go with that flooring. I mean, the house is pretty bright and in your face, but I think that's okay. They clearly have money to keep it nice and neat. And I want to put, oh, I could put these little, I could put these at the, oh, yes, we'll have so much symmetry going on. I mean, immediately that already looks like it's going to be quite a fancy house. I mean, we have spent 11,720 on it. Almost half our budget gone, and we've not even finished the exterior. Right, okay, I think maybe we just pop a couple trees. Oh, expensive oh, yes. I like these ones. Where do we put them though? Where would they have these trees? Like, is that where fancy people might have trees? I don't actually know. Or do we have them like lining? Maybe we just have like a big empty lawn space. I like that. That's nice. Let's do that. I mean, it looks fancy. That does look quite, like, whoa, you walk past that and you'd be like, whoa. That's a fancy house. So yeah, not bad. I want to put just a tiny bit landscape. Oh, we should probably change these as well. Let's just put like them. They look fancier. I should probably put a tiny bit of landscaping of some kind. Even just some like lavender, honestly. Even just like one bit there and one bit there, just so it looks like something. And then if we put a tiny bit terrain paint, oh, is there actually like a lined grass? There's not, that's unfortunate. We could do like this sort of grass though, so it looks like there's flowers and stuff going about. That's okay-ish. And then I want to put a little bit around the trees. Looks quite fancy. 12,250. I'm adding one of those things. I don't really know what it is or what it does, but I'm adding it. It does look quite fancy. Alright, I think our entranceway is complete. I think our exterior, at the least at the front, I don't know what's going to happen at the back. Maybe we'll just add like an odd tree or something. But the front, I think we're good. So we're going to hop inside now. Okay, so I'm thinking we do like quite a light colour scheme, although a lot of fancy houses have a really dark floor, the kitchen and dining room, and then a door into bedroom. And what's quite handy about having a door into the bathroom, I mean. What's quite handy about having oh my god, I keep getting so confused. The bedroom upstairs is that I don't need a doorway because it's all open. I genuinely don't think that made any sense, but you know, it is what it is. Right, I'm just bunging some normal lights in here just now. Okay, for the walls, I'm thinking of doing like the wallpaper that has that wooden trim sort of part to it. Like these things, because these look quite expensive straight away. And are they? 5. I mean, it's not that bad actually. 2. I mean, oh, we could add, this might work, this might be perfect actually. One of the vampire ones. Preferably not with bats on it. Preferably not. Oh, we could use one of these. Yes, that might be a really good idea. Oh, these are only 2. Oh my goodness, these are so affordable. Ignore the roof trim. That's just a glitch that's gonna happen. I want a fireplace in here, definitely a fireplace. And I think we're gonna really play off the whole symmetry sort of thing. Maybe we should do a white fireplace. That kind of ties in the white exterior. Plants either side of it. I don't know if we'll have a TV actually. I might just put a mirror. Oh, this one could be nice. This is nice. I like this. I think sofas are going to be really tricky. Do we have any fancy looking cheap ones? Like I want like older style. Oh, what's this? We could make this work. And then a little coffee table. This one could work. This one might be perfect. I mean, that works. Let's put a fancy plant. We could put that Get Famous plant because it looks really fancy, this one. Let's put that right in the middle. And then a rug. And actually that might be that area done. What are we at? 15,000. Okay, I think we're making quite good progress. That looks okay. And then I want a picture on this wall, I think. And that should be this area done. Any picture, I'm really not that bothered. For the entrance hall, I think what I want to do is put like end tables, like 2 end tables. Can we get away with... Oh, you know what? I think we actually could get away with this. Putting 2 end tables like either side here. And just having like a plant or something on each one and then having a rug run between the 2 of them. Oh, this could, yeah, that looks nice. Let's just do that. And then like one like runner rug. Because this place is not actually going to be fancy. It's all about tricking the eye. You've got to lie to it. Find ways to sneak past. To fool your eyes. Can we get away with that? I think we could get away with that. That works. And then we need lights. Oh, this is where our money is going to run away. I want to use these. Because they're not quite as insulting to the eye as other curtains, but they are expensive. But I think that looks like a reasonably fancy place. Now I want to add this chandelier. I want to add a chandelier just here because, like, come on. It's the perfect opportunity for a chandelier. But I want a cheap one, and I don't think they exist. 140. Oh, you know what? That's not bad. 130. Save or spend that extra 10 simoleons. You bet we're spending it. Oh, that's too high. That'll do. I think it's floating, but that's okay. Now this is where it's going to be tricky. How do you make a cheap kitchen look expensive? I don't actually know. I guess we'll soon find out. Can we get away? Oh, you know what? We could get away with these counters. I think if we put an island, if we find a way to get an island in here, that should make it look a little bit more expensive. Hopefully. Yeah, let's try. Oh, we could get an island, definitely. Whether it looks expensive, we're yet to discover. Oh, this cooker looks really nice and expensive. It's from, I was going to say the ice cream pack because the symbol's an ice cream. No, from Cool Kitchen. And it's actually a decent price. I mean, I feel like it should have been more expensive. But we're going to put that because it looks like a really nice cooker. It does look it. This is an expensive fridge though from the same pack. And I'm still using it. Right, I'm moving them all up a little bit because I really want a big cupboard above the fridge just because it looks like... I think having the plates on display, that's quite a nice fancy thing for people to do, right? Right? I mean, we don't have plates on display and we're not fancy, so I guess if you do, then you are fancy. That's my logic anyway. A sink. Oh, could we put the sink in the island? Maybe that'll make it look fancy. Just want to make it look fancy. Like that. Does that look fancy? Does it? Tell me. A coffee machine could be fancy. Oh no, maybe get rid of it. We'll put flowers instead. It looks quite nice. I mean, it's cheap, isn't it? It's only 25 simoleons! Are you joking? Is that it? Even this one? 65? Are you joking? This is a nice shelf. That is an absolute bargain for 65 simoleons, let me tell you. Blech. No thanks. Oh. Yeah, let's just do that. Yeah, lovely. What are we at? 23. Wall sconces. Can we put wall sconces? Or these are probably, they're not sconces, but they'll do. How much is this? 200. Oh, it's got a fancy frame though. Another potted plant. Lovely. That's an expensive dining room. You know what? Maybe we don't even need the plant. If I put a light either side, I think we can get away with that. It looks a little bit empty, but like we can get away with it, definitely. And then a toilet roll. Why do I have to place this super expensive toilet roll holder? If I'm over budget and I can't complete this house at 30,000 simoleons, it's the toilet roll holder's fault. The ground floor is done. We've got 4,000 left to do a bedroom and possibly some more exterior stuff at the back because we've kind of neglected the back. If only we could place this one. This would be the real winner right here. Right, I think the beds are clashing a lot with the walls, but that's okay because I think in old houses where there's a lot of money, they have a lot of clashing materials and patterns and everything going. So we're just sticking with the trend. Don't tell me that this bedroom is not your style because you don't like it because, mate, we're on a budget. Yes, I could put one of these seats. Oh, that is such a good idea. Really, I want to be able to place this one, but it's 225, 210. We could make this one work. We're definitely overusing these plants, but they're the only ones we've got that can work. We could change them out if we have more money, okay? But right now, that's all we can afford. Maybe put one of those pictures we used downstairs in the dining space because while it is a little bit expensive, it also looks really expensive. And is that not the point of this challenge? We could use one of these ones. If I just size it up, we could just put that like there. Honestly, that would work. How much are we at? 28,000. Okay, I think what we're going to do is we're actually just going to put some stuff around the outside. I want to put a chimney stack, you know, to add a bit of realism. Might be better just going with a cheap one. Oh, what is that? It's because I put the trim underneath this railing here. Alright, well, that's a lie. Okay, so we've got this weird brown trim on the outside. We love a building glitch. We absolutely love it. Gonna add some more fancy trees. One there. And one there. And we'll put a little bit landscaping just so it looks like something. Oh, we have the nice stone bench from this one, from the romantic garden stuff. I don't know why they'd be sitting there like that, but they could be. Get rid of the stones. We don't need the stones. They don't add anything. They just take our money. You know what? I think the back garden's alright like that. Maybe we can like, how much are like bushes and that if we just pop some bushes to like kind of seal it in? 200? 230. Maybe we just do this. Or maybe we get rid of one of these and that's where the tree sits. Just trying to think of a way it makes sense. Does that make sense like that? I just want to kind of make it look a little bit more like a back garden. Maybe that's okay. Like that. Yeah, I think that's okay. We've got just under 500 left, so let's do something with this. It looks slightly plain. How much are these? 85. I actually think I want hedges there instead. They just fit a little bit better in that space. And we can pop the lavender, I don't know, somewhere at the side or something. I don't know where to put this lavender. Maybe we just put it back there. Maybe it does just go back there. Maybe that's what we do. I think so. How much do we have left? Oh, we only have 33 left. I think that's alright actually. I think I'm trying to just add too much, but you know what? It looks like a fancy house on the outside. Okay, well I think we're done. Also ignore the fact that it's really dark, grey and muggy right now. But yeah, I think this looks like an expensive house. I don't think it looks like it's just 30,000. I mean, inside, yeah, you can tell it's small, but it looks like it's got fancy stuff going on, I would say. I like this like entrance that's all like symmetrical. I like that. I think that adds to it. Okay, so when you come through the door, you have this entranceway that, I mean, it looks like the kind of, it does look like the kind of thing you would find in fancy homes. It's just on like a micro scale. In this living space, I mean, it looks quite empty and it's not like the kind of like minimal sort of empty. It actually just looks a bit empty. The sofa actually kind of works quite well. It looks quite antique-y. And then this is the kitchen. This kitchen actually does look quite expensive. Not gonna lie. I think it looks quite nice. I think these cabinets actually, having them with this fancy cooker and fridge, makes those cabinets actually look really nice. Like, they don't look like those cheap base game ones. They actually look quite slick, and I think I'm going to use those more with that stuff because it looks nice. But yeah, fancy plant over there. Honestly, I love that plant. Why is it so cheap? I think this kitchen's actually, I'm pretty impressed with that kitchen. God, by the curtains in the dining room. Oh, okay. So the dining room's a bit of a fail. I will take that one. Also, let me know in the comments what you guys think about which room you think I did the best in, which room's your favourite, I don't know, let me know. Bathroom looks reasonably fancy, I guess. Pretty fun. I don't know what is happening with that plant pot. This is the bedroom. I think by this point I was kind of like, right, we really don't have any money. So anything goes, and I think that shows. But again, I got the symmetry, sure. I think it's these roof trims, they're really putting me off. They just take the value out of a home. I love this little bit at the back of the house, that's nice. I think this looks quite nice. It's a little back area. It's very simple, it's all pretty empty, but like parts of it work. That looks nice. That adds to the effect of it being like a wealthy person's house. Like this looks genuinely like you could have that somewhere at the back of a fancy house. But then other rooms like the dining space, it just looks empty, or the living room. It just doesn't work. But some spaces do work. And I think that's, I don't think I'm going to say it's a win, because I don't think I did that well. I do think the exterior is probably the best part. I think I'm going to say the exterior is my favourite part. I think that looks the most expensive, but on a budget. But let me know in the comments which part you think is your favourite. Also, I'd be really curious to know what kind of challenges you would want to see me do on my channel. Like, obviously I have a few things in mind, but I want to see what you guys want to see me do. I just want to slip this in here real quick. I am starting a new job 2 days after this video goes up, so I'm really hoping to be able to stick to my 2 uploads a week schedule, but I don't know right now if that is going to be possible. Just know that if I miss an upload, that is why, and I really apologise in advance if that does happen. But I'm hopefully going to be streaming, if not twice, definitely once a week on Twitch, where we'll do some building stuff. So if you fancy joining us there, my Twitch is down in the description under the My Socials bit at the bottom. If Twitch sounds like fun to you, come hang out with us. It is fun. We have a lot of laughs. So I hope to see you there. But thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. I hope that you have a fantastic day today. And I will speak to you all very soon. Bye!